Mom?
Hello, hello, hello. Okay. All right. I hope you can hear me. I don't have my microphone set up. But I know you mentioned a nice little morning yoga flow, about 30 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I personally always like to start with breath work. If you're doing your own flow already, then you may have already started breath work, so you might know the proper breath, but I know a lot of people don't know the proper breath technique. So I always like to start my sessions with a 3-part breath. 3-part because we're going to be focusing on the stomach, the chest, and the rib cage. So coming to any comfortable seated position, be on your knees. Easy pose is probably the most common. Butterfly pose is another one. Whatever is a comfortable seated position for you. Then we're going to begin by taking a cleansing breath. So you're going to inhale through the nose and release it through the mouth and the sigh. Releasing all that tension. One more time. Inhale through the nose and release through an open mouth. Breathing through the nose so deeply that you begin to feel your stomach fill up like a balloon. And on every exhale, you're going to feel that belly button come back in towards the spine. If you need that physical cue, maybe you can keep your hands on your belly so that it's still on every inhale. And release back towards the spine on every exhale. 3 more like this. Now I know for women it's usually we usually don't feel comfortable allowing our stomach to expand, but it really just shows that deep breath. I believe it's 90% of the population don't know how to take a true deep breath. We tend to just breathe from our chest, which is that shallow breath that you feel during a feeling of anxiety. So a lot of people don't know how to take that nice, deep, full body breath. So next, that was the first part. Second part would be your chest. On every inhale, you're going to feel that chest rise. Lifting up, and on every exhale, it falls back down. Again, if you want to bring your hands towards that chest, that heart center, every inhale, feeling it rise up. And on every exhale, allow it to release. Again, 3 more breaths at your own pace. And the third part is going to be that rib cage. On every inhale, you're going to feel it laterally expand. And on every exhale, bringing it back to central, neutral position. Again, feel free to bring your hands to that rib cage to feel it. And 3 more at your own pace. One more. Thank you. So that's like your basic breath that you want to kind of try to implement into your day, really, but into the rest of this practice. We're going to begin with some neck rolls. I know you mentioned shoulder, neck pain, and knots. So go ahead and bring that chin down toward your chest. And you're just going to slowly, mindfully roll your neck one direction. Kind of trying to make a circle with your nose. You're still breathing. Still taking those light, deep breaths. When you come back to the front, chin to chest, go ahead and pause. And reverse direction. And again, when you come back to the front and center, go ahead and lift your head up to neutral position. We're going to do some shoulder rolls, lifting those shoulders up towards the ears and rounding back. Up towards the ears, rounding back. When you come back, you should be squeezing those shoulder blades together as if you're pinching a penny. Taking it at your own pace. You know what your body needs, and you want to feel it a little bit slower. Just feel that tension release. And maybe you want to take it a little bit faster. Go ahead and pause and reverse direction, taking it forward. Your bones, your muscle, your fascia, your mind, surrounds all your muscles. More forward. Now we're going to do a variation of that shoulder roll. You're going to bring your fingertips lightly to your shoulders. And you're going to start trying to bring those elbows in to touch. If possible, you follow your range of motion. You're going to go ahead and take it up as much as you can. Again, follow your range of motion, but you do want to try to have those elbows pointing towards the sky and in line with your armpits all the way down to your hips. Again, you're going to take them back, opening up that chest. That feels so good. So good. Once you get the hang of it, you can start taking it at your own pace. Doing 5 total, so 2 more here. And still breathing. That's 1. And same thing, we're going to reverse direction. The elbows are going to go up, forward, together. Yes, ma'am, you're doing perfect. And again, once you get the hang of it, feel free to take it a little bit faster if that's what's in your practice today. 2 more. Remember, I'm just your guide. You are your own best teacher. You know your body best. Good job. Go ahead and shake it out. We're going to go ahead and stretch the side of our neck and shoulder. Feel free to take your ear to one shoulder. You're going to go ahead and lift that hand up, flexing that hand. Already, again, we're sitting up nice and straight. Should already begin to feel a little bit of a stretch here. Taking a nice deep breath through that tension. And feel free to put some light pressure on the crown of your head. Nothing too much, not too much pressure. Light, giving it a gentle stretch further down. One more deep breath here. Gently release, and we're going to bring it to the other side, ear to shoulder. Feeling that stretch, bringing that hand up in a flex position. And you can be feeling it all through the side of your neck, all the way to your shoulders. And feel free to have some light pressure.
Mama.
Taking some nice deep breaths through that tension. One more breath here. And go ahead and release it all. Shake it out. We're going to go ahead and bring our hands up. We're going to do some nice wrist rotations. So realize how much we use our wrists and our hands, especially in this day and age with typing and texting. Go ahead and pause, reverse direction. You know where your wrists are? Stretch that all out. Stretch those fingers out. You apply a little pressure to those fingertips. Feels good all the way down to your forearms. A nice one, especially for carpal tunnel. And then opposite, bending that head forward. Lengthen light pressure. Opposite hand.
Mom, if I did yoga and they came after, I'll be stunner and hit him on the face. Then he'll believe
You're
it.
going to do a little bit of self-massage. You're going to go ahead and clasp your hands. You're going to bring those hands behind your neck. And maybe using those thumbs, you're going to go ahead and give yourself a nice self-massage on that neck. Go all the way down towards your shoulder, those traps. Beautiful.
A long time ago, we were playing in the swimming pool and they was ready to now sleep.
And then we're going to go ahead and bring those elbows towards each other. And we're going to bring that chin towards our chest. And we're just going to take some deep breaths here, breathing through that tension, feeling that stretch in the back of our neck.
And I can ask you, a long time ago, I was wearing this swimming pool for tissue. That's pretty, right? You're gonna do yoga.
Still taking those nice deep breaths. Like I said, breathing through that tension you might feel in that back of your neck. I know I feel it. One more deep breath here. Gently, slowly, we're going to bring it back up. We're going to release. And clasp our hands again. We're also going to give ourselves a nice massage using that opposite thumb. Massage that palm. So good. We have to take our hands and our feet for granted. So feel free to also give your feet a nice little massage as you open up those hands. Rub those fingers down a little. Take it up to your wrist, your forearm. It doesn't even have to be anything big. We tend to undermine the value of touch, self-touch. This is so good. Yeah. Beautiful. Go ahead and shake that all out. We're also going to do some torso circles. So cupping your knees with your palms. We're going to start rotating at the hip. When you bring it forward, you're going to expand that chest. You're stretching the sides. You're rounding your back, bringing that chin to your chest as you take it back. And then you're stretching that side. And you take it to the side. So good. This is one of my favorites. And same thing. Maybe you inhale as you take it back. And exhale as you bring it forward. Two more at your own pace.
Unicorn yoga? Yeah, like this.
Is that your horn? And when you bring it back to the front, go ahead and pause in reverse direction.
You want to close the video back?
I don't know. I'll try that. Feeling anywhere you have tension.
Good, Mom.
Get all release. 2 more. And when you bring it back to the front, go ahead and pause. Bring it up to neutral position and go ahead and take another cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Mommy, look.
Beautiful, shaking it out. We're gonna go ahead and come to our hands and knees. So we're gonna go into our tabletop position. Your wrists should be directly under your shoulders. Your knees should be directly under your hips. Thank you. You're really spreading out those fingers. You're pushing away from the mat. This is tabletop position, so your spine is just in a neutral position. You want your belly button to come in towards your spine. That pelvis is tucked. You don't want to be arching or rounding at the moment. So we are going to go ahead and take it into some cat-cow. So on your next inhale, you are going to push your chest forward. You are going to arch that back. On your next exhale, you're going to round that back. Tucking in that chin to that chest. Again, pushing away from that mat. On your next inhale, bringing that chest forward, taking that face up, arching the back. Exhale, rounding that back, belly button to the spine. Inhale, dropping, that's beautiful. That tummy towards the floor. And exhale, round. 2 more times at your own pace. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. You already have.
I know you're gonna have questions tonight. Right, Mom?
And bring it back to neutral position. Yes,
I get bug.
we're going to go ahead and do some thread the needles. So again, from your tabletop position, first we're actually going to bend. So we're going to bring those fingertips towards the back of our head, slight pressure. We're going to go and lift up, really opening up as much as you comfortably can. And we're going to bring it down, elbow to elbow, bringing it up. And down. 3 more at your own pace. Okay. That was the last one. We're going to go one more time. This time we're going to open our hand up towards the sky. And when we bring it down, we're going to thread that needle. So this hand is going to come through this opening. And then like under your armpit, palm up. And wherever you feel comfortable. So if this is all you can go, that's fine. But we're aiming to bring our ear towards the mat. And again, it's up to you. You can either keep your hand bent at this 90-degree angle, or if you feel comfortable enough, extend that hand out, really feeling that stretch through your shoulder. 2 deep breaths here. Go ahead, if your hand was extended, bringing back to 90 and pushing through the mat and up other side. So bringing those fingertips to the back of your head. We're gonna go ahead and open up through the side body, really opening up through that chest. And bring that elbow back towards the other elbow. 4 more. Last one. We're gonna go ahead and this time we're gonna open up our arm all the way up towards the sky. And as we release, we're gonna bring that hand under that space as if it's under your armpit, palm up, bringing that shoulder towards the mat, that ear towards the mat if it's comfortable. And either keeping your hand in this bent position or extending it out and feeling that, stretching your shoulder that's on the bottom on the mat. Go ahead, and if your hand's extended, bring it back towards you in that bent position, pushing away from the mat, bringing everything back to neutral position. Beautiful job. Okay. Now we are going to push up into our down dog. So again, you're in the tabletop position. Your hands are spread out, fingers are spread out, pushing away from the mat. You are going to push into your down dog. So tucking those toes. You're going to push the sit bones up towards the sky, pushing away from the mat, relaxing that neck, relaxing that head. Feel free to bend your knees. I'd rather you bend your knees than start rounding your spine. You don't want to round your spine. You're really lengthening towards the sky, almost as if you're creating an inverted V. Maybe you want to walk it out here. Taking 2 deep breaths here. Daddy will figure it out. Gazing towards your thumb. You're going to go ahead and step towards your thumb. You're going to fold. Again, I'd rather you bend your knees than round your back. The object is not to touch the ground so much. It's really just lengthen and allow that spine to decompress. We're going to go ahead and grasp at the elbows, clasping those elbows, opposite hand. We're going to go ahead and sway. It doesn't have to be a big movement. You can sway side to side or kind of more of a twist. If you feel your body needs right now in this moment. And continuing to take those deep belly breaths even though you're folded. Bringing it back to neutral position. You're going to go ahead and add a bend to your knees if you don't already have that. And you're going to go ahead and rise vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing your neck and head up back. Beautiful. Taking a deep breath here. Mountain pose. My head's cut off. You're going to go ahead and inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Bring those hands up, your shins, lengthening that spine all the way up to the crown of your head. Exhale, fold. You're going to bend your knees, hands to the mat. You're going to take it back into a plank position. If this is too much, feel free to drop to your knees. Otherwise, you're pushing away from the mat still. You are doming at your shoulders. You don't want to collapse. You want to dome. That core is going to be nice and strong. Belly button in towards your spine. You're pushing those heels back. Remember, you don't want your butt high in the air. You're trying to keep it as low as possible. You're going to go ahead, drop it down slowly. And you're gonna go and round that back into your cobra pose. Again, whatever's comfortable for you. This is your range of motion today. That's fine. You bring it up a little more, that's fine. If you can extend your arms all the way, that's also beautiful. Those shoulders are rounded back and down. Maybe you wanna move your head, yes. Say no. Or no, like the opposite. So you get really relaxed in that neck. You're gonna slowly vertebrae by vertebrae bring it down. You're gonna tuck those toes and you're gonna push back up into down dog. Maybe this time you wanna twist those hips side to side. One more deep breath here. And bringing it back to, thank you, down dog position. Gazing towards your thumbs. Step it forward. Pull. And vertebrae, roll it up.
Stop pushing! Stop it!
Again, checking your body. You're gonna inhale, arms up. Exhale, hold. Half lift. Fold. Bending the knees, hands to the mat. Plank position. You're gonna go ahead and drop into chaturanga. Curl into cobra. Push into down dog. You're gonna go ahead and lift your right leg up towards the sky. And you're gonna open up, stacking those hips, rotating those ankles one direction, other direction. Bringing it back up towards the sky and back down to the mat. Other leg up towards the sky. Bending at the knee, opening up that hip, stacking your hips, rotating that ankle one direction, other direction. Back up towards the sky and bringing it back down to your mat. Gazing towards your thumbs, go ahead and step it forward, hold. And root to rise, bring it up. Taking another deep breath here in mountain pose. Getting ready to begin cool down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bringing those hands to the mat. We're going to step it into plank, dropping those knees into our tabletop position. We're going to go ahead and move those hips side to side. Lifting at your knees, lifting those feet up. We're going to windshield wiper our feet, bringing them to one direction and coming back to our seated position. You're okay. Coming towards the feet, should be towards the edge of our mat. You're going to go ahead and hollow your stomach, lifting those arms, and take it down vertebrae by vertebrae. If this is too much for you, feel free to come onto your elbows and drop slowly. We're going to go ahead and hug those knees in. Maybe you want to do some low back massage. Rotate those knees one direction. Other direction. Beautiful. You're going to keep your right leg in. You're going to extend your left leg. Then you're going to drop your right leg towards the left side, slowly, gently. You're going to grab that knee with your left hand. And with your right arm, you're going to extend it out to a T. You can continue to look up towards the sky or look towards the extended hand. Whatever you feel in your practice today. And we're just doing a nice, gentle spinal twist. Taking those nice deep breaths, allowing your body to relax and melt into the mat. And the next exhale, you're gonna go ahead and bring yourself back to center, head towards the sky, hugging those knees in. You're gonna keep the left knee hugged in this time, extend that right leg, and dropping that left knee towards the right side. Right hand on that left knee, left hand out in a T, and again looking up towards the sky or looking towards that extended hand. And on that next exhale, again, you're gonna bring everything back to center position, hugging those knees in. We're gonna go ahead and lift those legs up to the sky, those legs up the wall, the Garita Karani. Beautiful, especially if you're on your feet a lot during the day, if you're pregnant and have swollen legs, if you are getting ready for bed, throw them up on your headboard. It's just a very relaxing, calming pose. It's also nice to sometimes put something under your bum to give yourself a little bit more of a lift. That also feels really good. And just continue to breathe here for a moment. And then we're gonna slowly bring those legs down, vertebrae by vertebrae. We're gonna release those feet towards the pinkies. We're gonna bring those hands down to the side, palms up. If you feel like you need any last minute adjustments, feel free to do so now. Otherwise, you'll be entering your final Shavasana. You're fine. If you feel safe enough, feel free to close your eyes. Otherwise, just gaze softly down towards your nose. Continuing to breathe. Allowing yourself to melt into the mat on every exhale. Focusing on your breath, feeling the rise of the stomach and chest on every inhale. And noticing that belly come to the spine and the chest fall on every exhale. Focusing your mind on your breath. And knowing that it's normal if your mind wanders. Acknowledging that without judgment and just bringing your mind back to your breath. If you have the time to remain in Shavasana, feel free to do so. Otherwise, one more breath here. You slowly begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bring awareness back to your body. Maybe rotate those ankles, rotate those wrists. Bring those hands overhead into a good morning stretch. Fingers to one wall, toes towards the other. And when you don't think you can stretch anymore, stretch a little bit more and release. Bring those knees into your chest once more. Rocking side to side. And allowing yourself to fall to one side in fetal position. Knees are up towards the chest. Bottom hand is under your head as if it's a pillow. Taking another few breaths here. And you're going to gently bring yourself up to our comfortable seated position one more time. Again, another deep breath here. Bringing those hands to heart center.
No.
Remembering to take positive intentions with you throughout the week. Bringing those hands towards your lips. Remembering to take positive words with you throughout the week. Bringing those hands towards your third eye, that space in between your eyebrows. Remembering to take positive thoughts with you throughout the week. Bringing those hands back down to heart center. Taking one more deep breath in through the nose. Releasing through the mouth.
Mama.
Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this chaotic practice. But that should hopefully help your shoulders, your neck. I'm showing all my goods off. This is obviously why I'm not a YouTube superstar yet. So you have a beautiful day. We'll talk to you later.